is also a plane scale problem. Construct a plane scale. So whenever I say plane scale, it has two consecutive units. So we have to find what is the two consecutive units, and the last consecutive units is the mainly it will be a least count. Okay. So show meters. So in the previous problem, directly they mentioned RF value as 1 by 40. In the previous problem, directly they mentioned RF value as 1 by 40, but here they didn't mention RF value. They gave the show when 1 centimeter represents 4 meters. So here we have to calculate RF value. Okay, we have to RF value. RF is a ratio, so we have to make sure that the numerator and denominator are in same units, and we have to calculate RF value. And so by this sentence we can get the RF value. If you calculate this one, you will get RF value long enough to measure up to 50 meters. So here we got the maximum distance. The maximum distance is 50 meters. In the problem they asked find RF. So we have to find the RF, and out of 50 meters we have to measure 36 meters on the scale. Out of 50 meters we have to measure the 36 meters on the scale. Okay. Yeah. So can you tell me what is the distance to be measured? Yeah, can anyone tell me what is the distance to be measured?
36 meters.
36 meters. 36 meters. And this 36 meters, you have to make the divisions. Okay. Next, what is the length of the drawing size? So this is your drawing sheet. On the drawing sheet, what is the length of the drawing size you are drawing? To calculate RF, it is 1 centimeter or 4 meters. Length of the drawing size, we need to calculate RF. So that's the reason we need to know the length of the drawing size. Drawing size is 1 centimeter or 4 meters. Next, you need to know what is meant by actual size. What is the actual size? To calculate RF, you need to know. Then you have to calculate the RF. Then can you tell me what is the maximum distance to be measured? Maximum length to be measured? Maximum length on the scale.
50 meters.
This 50 meters. Okay. Yeah. So next, what is the least count? What is the least count? Least count is 1 meter. It can measure up to 1 meter. You have to find the LOS value. If in order to find LOS value, you have to know the RF value. Okay.
RF 1 by 400, sir.
1 by 400 you got. Okay, we'll check whether it is 1 by 400 or not. Okay, so how we have to divide this one is 30 meters plus 6 meters. We are dividing into 30 meters and 6 meters so that we get the 36 meters. Okay, next we have to calculate the length of the size. So we represent 1 centimeter on the drawing sheet. So this is your drawing sheet. On the drawing sheet, if you draw 1 centimeter line, it represents 4 meters. So length of the drawing size is 1 centimeter, and actual size. If you draw 1 centimeter, it represents 4 meters. If you draw 1 centimeter line on your drawing sheet, it represents 4 meters, and this meters you have to convert into centimeters. 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters, so it will become 400 centimeters. Okay, so the RF value comes as 1 by 400 because it is 1 centimeter, 1 cm divided by 400 cm, because 4 meters equal to 400 centimeters. So what happens here is centimeter and centimeter get cancelled. So here you will get the RF value as 1 by 400. So that's the reason you have to write RF value is 1 by 400. And maximum length to be measured. So maximum length here is 50 meters, and this 50 meters you have to convert, because in order to find the LOS, RF you have to multiply RF into maximum length. So that's the reason here we will be multiplying RF into maximum length. So 50 meters, again this meters you have to convert into centimeters, because on the drawing sheet we can't draw 50 meters. So that's the reason we take the unit as centimeter. Okay, so here we have to take the maximum length to measure is 500 meters equal to 50 into 100 centimeters, and the least count come as 1 meter. Least count is come as 1 meter. Okay, so LOS you have to calculate. Can you tell me what is the LOS value? LOS value. I hope everyone understood what is meant by RF value.
12.5 meters.
8.5. What is the value?
To 12.5.
12.5.
To 12.5.
12.5 centimeters. So you have to calculate 1 by 400 multiplied by 500 centimeters. 1 by 400 multiplied by 50 into 100. Then it will become as 12.5 centimeters since 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. So RF is nothing but what is the, if I draw 1 centimeter line on the drawing sheet, it represents 404 meters on of the actual size. Okay. So next step, what is the next step?
Draw a line of 12.5.
Draw the line of equal to LOS, which is 12.5. Then make it as a rectangle ABCD. And next step. What is the next step? It can measure up to 50 meters. It can measure up to 50 meters. So here you are not dividing into 50 equal parts. If you are not
5
dividing,
equal.
we have to divide 5 equal parts, because if I divide 50 equal parts, it takes more time. So what we do is I make that each division is 10 meters. So that's the reason I have to divide it into 5 equal parts. So it is 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, and 5 dash. What are the extra line? I'll delete this extra line. I'll join this one. Okay. So I'll make sure that each division is 1. So what here I'll write, first point I have to write as 0. So next will be 10. 10 meters, 20 meters, 30 meters, and 40 meters. So this distance is 40 meters and this distance is 10 meters. Total length I assume it as 50 meters, because I can't divide this acute angle line as 50 meters. So that's the reason what I do is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. I'll make each my main division as in meters. So here you have to write main division as meters, and subdivision is also in meters. Main division is 10 meters, subdivision is meters. Okay. Then again I have to divide. Again I have to divide my subdivision. This is my one main division. My first main division I have to divide into subdivision, because 10 meters equal to 10 10 meters I can divide into 10 equal parts, so that I'll get 1 meter. So again I have to divide into 10 equal parts. Then I'll need to join all these things. Then I'll make the vertical. Then my problem is completed. Then the distance to be measured is 36, which is 30 meters plus 6 meters. So from here I will highlight 30. 0 to 30 I will highlight. It will become 30 meters. And from here I will highlight 6. 6 will be somewhere here. So I will be highlighting 6. So total will become as 6 meters plus 30 meters. Again I have to show one more measurement, such as total is 36 meters. I have to show that this is 30 meters. Then I have to write my RF value. RF value, LOS value I have to write. Then the problem is completed. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts? You can unmute and you can ask. Anyone, any doubts? You can unmute and you can ask. And in the problem, they didn't mention 1 dash, 2 dash, but compulsory you have to mention 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, because nothing should be empty. Some labeling should be given somewhere. So here you can give it as 9 double dash, 8 double dash. So this will be 1 double dash. Okay. Like that, this will be 0 double dash. Like that, you can make the divisions. Okay. Any doubts, you can unmute and you can ask. And this is what your seniors have drawn. So they have divided this into total 5 equal parts. First one 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Next one, they divided again this one into 10 equal parts. They took only 5 mm. They took only 5 mm. So you can take 5 mm and you can draw this one, not a problem. And the main units is meters, subunits is in meters. Mention RF value, mention LOS value. So 36 meters, total is 36 meters. And this is the textbook figure. Yeah, any doubts you can unmute and you can ask.